Hi. All right, so it's Saturday. That was a total lie. It is Sunday, November 8th. Has this not been the most stressful week for literally everybody in this entire country? I feel like I did not sleep for 4 days in a row. I fell asleep with CNN on twice. I feel like I have separation anxiety from the magic wall, from getting key race alerts, from Chris Cuomo. I don't know. Now that it's Sunday, I wanted to pick up the vlog for this upcoming week because I'm in a very good mood, I think. The weather has been so insanely nice in New York. It's been like 74 and it feels very fall still. Like I can wear my flannel that I showed in my last video, but I can also wear shorts. I did go to Paper Source the other day and they were playing Christmas music and I promptly turned around and walked out. You know, some people are like Christmas stands, like they're so into Christmas. It kind of consumes their entire personality for like the month of November and December. That is absolutely not me at all. Don't get me wrong. I was very, very happy that I got a holiday cup at Starbucks today. Just like the Christmas music and like all the red and green. It's not for me. I will say a vanilla sweet cream cold brew, if you like that, add 3 pumps of peppermint. Holy crap. It is insane. It is so good, but it's like kind of refreshing. I love it. Anyway, I spent the entire weekend with my family. That's why I was confused that today is Sunday. All of my days feel jumbled. I woke up today and realized I had literally nothing to do, nothing on my schedule for like the whole week. So I decided to go to Target because that's my favorite thing to do when I have nothing to do. It's my favorite way to waste time. And they just opened Target on the Upper West Side, which is a blessing and also probably going to be my downfall. Am I going to do a Target haul of the stupid things that I got at Target? Absolutely, because I feel like what you end up buying from Target, like not what you intend to go there for, but what you actually leave with, is very telling. Can't we all agree? We don't choose what we buy at Target. Like those things choose us. You know what I mean? I got socks because I feel like I always need socks. I just chose some that have like a planet, star, moon kind of vibe. I also, this is so stupid and embarrassing for me to say, but I'm gonna say it. I got this pink Himalayan salt and this black pepper. I have this really terrible trait where I refuse to buy something unless it is like aesthetically pleasing to me. And if the packaging in the bottle like doesn't look nice, I won't buy it. So instead I'll just like not have salt and pepper. I saw these at Target and I decided that they passed my test. Can you see that? It's like pretty minimal-ish branding. Now I can put salt and pepper on things like a normal person. Then I got this frame specifically because it was insanely cheap. This was literally $4.99 and it's just described as a salt oak natural wood, which is a really lengthy way of saying kind of like a whitewashed wood. I definitely have been thinking that I want to bring some more wood and maybe black into my apartment just because sometimes it feels so white and silver. I have a lot of neon, which I think can lend itself to being quite juvenile, and I would really like to just completely finish my apartment, and I'm so close. After living here for 5 years, I'm very close. So the last few things that I have been looking at, like a new desk chair, a different way to store my records, some more picture frames, I just keep thinking black and wood, like we have to mature it a little bit. I have actually a box of like cards and art from some of my friends that I've been meaning to either hang up or put in a frame or something. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in this, but it's 5 by 7 and I was hoping that something would fit in this and that I could put it probably on my dresser that's back there or maybe even on my vanity. Actually, the real reason that I had in the back of my mind that I would go to Target is to get some new candles because I stopped in at this new Target location last week on my way home from babysitting and I found these 2 candles, which I really liked actually. This one's vetiver and cedarwood, so I've had this for just about a week now and it smells very sophisticated. Like it kind of reminds me of Le Labo. Am I gonna get executed for saying that something from Target reminds me of Le Labo? But it does. I really liked this one, and then I also had, really, you're not gonna focus. I've also had this fig one, which comes in a really cool cement looking container. I had these 2 and I feel like they were reasonably priced, $12.99. I think that one maybe was $10. But I got a couple more this time. Honestly was thinking I would be fine to just buy some more of those, but they were out of both of those. So I decided to try some other stuff. This is a vanilla gingerbread, which was featured with the Christmas stuff, obviously gingerbread, but like gingerbread is a scent that I enjoy. I feel like it's a good transition from maybe after Thanksgiving into December. I'm gonna save this one. I'm not gonna light it right away. Then I got this one, which is completely fall, and it kind of does smell like something you would get at Bath & Body Works. It's called Harvest Festival, and it says it has notes of pumpkin and clove. As I'm sure you can imagine, we will be peeling peeling off this heinous label. It does smell like, I think it smells like, I want to say it smells like 'Tis the Season from Bath & Body Works, if my scent memory is correct. This was only $5, and this is a pretty big, substantial candle. This one I'm gonna light tonight. This one I think I'm gonna save probably. This one's vanilla bean and amber. I really like things that are amber or amberette, so if I ever see that in a description of a candle or a perfume, I'm probably gonna get it. And even though it said vanilla bean, which was kind of like, ugh, I was worried it would be too strong, it's not, because it also says it has vetiver. I don't even know what vetiver is.
Upon doing more research, it has been brought to my attention that it is pronounced vetiver. Vetiver. So.
But yeah, it doesn't smell too obnoxiously vanilla. And I also walked around Target upstairs and downstairs multiple times looking for something Baby Yoda to buy. Don't ask me why, I just like wanted to. But on my way out, I saw that they had Baby Yoda fruit snacks, and I decided to get them because they were only $2.99 and I can do whatever I want. I stopped at the market by my apartment on the way home to get dinner. I just got sushi, a booch pop, which if you guys don't know is a sparkling kombucha that is really, really good in my opinion. It's like a very cute moment to put this in a wine glass and you know. I'm catching up on YouTube videos now because like I said, all I have watched this entire week is CNN. I just feel like I haven't paid attention to anything other than the election discourse surrounding it from both parties. I'm one of those people that will purposefully seek out right-wing media just because I think it's very ignorant to only consume the media that reflects the thoughts of the people around you. I like go back and forth between different political commentary YouTubers, journalists, and news outlets and just kind of see what everyone is saying because there's so much and it was updated so like sporadically over the past however many days. I just felt like I couldn't not pay attention. I couldn't afford to consume like my stupid entertaining YouTube videos that I like to watch or even watch any of the stupid shows that I like. So now I'm gonna do that. It's already 7 p.m. This week is probably gonna be like very chill. Like I said, I don't really have anything planned, but I still felt like vlogging because I feel like vlogging forces me to do stuff. I end up planning a better week for myself if I know that I could potentially be vlogging it. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know, but anyway, I will check back in with you tomorrow. I know that this is so niche and random and weird. This is exactly who I am. So my friend Dulcie got me this pack of tattoos for my birthday that are exact copies of the tattoos that Harry Styles has. And she was like, oh my God, it'd be so funny if like you put them all on. And yeah, it would be funny, but I'm psychotic. I kept them and purposely didn't use them because I wanted to like frame them or something. I don't know. Also, I don't think I will ever get a tattoo to be perfectly honest, but if I did, it would definitely be something with a butterfly or incorporating the Gemini, whatever it's, you know what I mean? Like the thing, because multiple reasons, but one of them is that a butterfly actually is like the symbol for Geminis. I've always just liked butterflies. Gemini is one of my favorite albums of all time by Wild Nothing. There's a butterfly on that album cover. The song Gemini means a lot to me. My moon is in Gemini. Like there's a lot of reasons. But anyway, I felt like this one in particular, there's like 4 other sheets, but this one in particular I wanted to frame. So I put it in this frame and obviously it's backwards because it's intended to be put on your body, but I kind of don't care. I put it on top of my jewelry box, which is from the Container Store, FYI. And coincidentally enough, it's right next to this, which I don't think I've ever talked about before. Every single person that comes over to my apartment, this is their favorite thing. This is not real in the sense that he did not write this to me. I found it on Tumblr in like 2010 maybe and printed it out and have framed it and never looked back. And it is my favorite thing in my entire apartment. So I guess it's very fitting that these are next to each other. But anyway, do you see what I'm saying about the wood here? Because this is completely white. The only things I ever really keep on my dresser are my wildflower case collection, Venus and Fleur arrangement, which I believe I've talked about before, this marble jewelry box, in this white jewelry box. I used to only have white books over here, but I tried to bring in some of the black in my Art Basel book. These items are like kind of white and clear. These are white. So do you see what I'm saying? It's just very like bright. I don't know if that wooden frame really makes a difference. Anyway, this is what it looks like now. So I'll leave this here for a while and see if it bothers me. The funny thing is, I really do love this jewelry box. It's from the Container Store, like I said. They're called stackers. They're super cool because obviously you can just lift them up and you can buy more. They all have different compartments. It's very customizable, and I think it's a very clean finish so that your dresser doesn't look too busy, because I used to have all of my jewelry on display, like hanging, and it was just so busy. I couldn't stand it. So this is definitely a better solution for me. But you guys know, I think if you followed me for more than like a couple weeks, you'll realize very quickly I wear the same jewelry every single day, same rings. I really don't take my necklaces off. My earrings are the same. So I own a lot of jewelry, I guess for like costume purposes or for certain specific outfits, but I don't go in and out of these boxes a lot. I think it's fine to have things on top, and it helps to add a little bit more height and dimension to the dresser. Anyway, it's Monday. I have absolutely nothing to do today. I made a to-do list last night that was like full of 14 things that I just kind of made up. Like I don't really need to do any of these things, but I'm really good at like occupying myself even if I really have nothing to do. The only reason that I really dragged myself out of bed was because I have been obsessed with getting vanilla sweet cream cold brews with peppermint from Starbucks. I'm craving it. I'm thinking about it. I'm salivating. I want it now. So I'm gonna go to the post office first because I put together a little package for Aurora. She's staying with her parents right now in Portland. So I wanted to send her something. Then I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I'm wearing a set. This is like the one shoulder type situation. It's purple. I don't know if the color is picking up correctly, but it's pretty nice. It's literally 74 degrees today, so I'm wearing my Adidas slides and the flannel that was in my haul video. I told you guys this is like how I envisioned it, just for, you know, like all I really need when I go out to do errands like this is my little Louis Vuitton card holder thingy. It has my keys on it, so I just go like this. My phone case today is the cowhide one from Wildflower, and I just go like this, go down to Starbucks. Hopefully I'll regain some brain cells and then we can have a better day. Guys saw I got my venti vanilla sweet cream cold brew with 3 pumps of peppermint. It's astonishing. It is exhilarating. It is, insert other adjectives here. It's great. It's perfect. I'm so happy. However, I went to the market last night. This is a bad habit that I have, where if I feel like my day hasn't been productive enough, I'm like, I guess I'll just go buy groceries, because if you live in New York, you know most grocery stores are open like 24 hours. So it was like 9:30 p.m. and I just felt like I hadn't done enough yesterday, so I went to the market to buy a few more groceries. And then I think tonight I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. I'm not sure which one, but I'm gonna wait until it's a little bit later, because right now at 4:30 is a terrible time to go. It's actually pretty enjoyable to go at like 9:30. I think Trader Joe's closes at 10 on the Upper West Side, and Whole Foods closes at 11 actually, I think. But there's a market by my apartment that I like to go to, so I grabbed a few things there. One of the things I got, we're going to review it together and decide if we like it. Hold on. Okay, I think I may have spoken about this before, but I really don't remember. I always like to have on hand some of the Chameleon Cold Brew concentrate. I have really been a fan of Chameleon Cold Brew now for like, I wanna say 4 or 5 years. It's been quite a while. My best friend Abby, who lives out in LA and works on commercials and TV shows, music videos, movies, things like that, she actually, I think she either did a commercial for Chameleon or like was working on it or something a long time ago. And I remember like crying and being like, please, can you find a way for me to get a shipment of Chameleon Cold Brew coffee? You guys know I'm a literal whore for Starbucks. If I need to have something in my apartment as an alternative option, Chameleon Cold Brew is my choice. I really like the vanilla, which is, I'm trying to take this sticker off, hold on. I really like the vanilla and the caramel. They also have an espresso one that's, I guess, like not flavored. They have a mocha that's really good, but it's too sweet. And I saw this one yesterday day at the grocery store and I low-key kind of freaked out. And it was $8.99 in case you care, which sounds like a lot, but one of these makes up to 48 fluid ounces of cold brew. I don't really know what that means. One of these lasts me like a couple of months. I'd say like a month and a half, because I really don't need to use it often since clearly I drain my life savings at Starbucks every day. But there are times where, just to be perfectly honest, my Starbucks or my Dunkin' like doesn't really kick. Like it doesn't have the ratio is off, you know, and I just need it to really smack me in the face, and it's not doing it. And this is amazing and fantastic, but it needs a little something. I want to add a little more coffee. This is what I got last night. Cinnamon vanilla. It's limited edition. That's what the chameleon says. He wants you to know that he's limited edition. Oh my effing God. You guys, this smells freaking fantastic. Would it be gross if I sip out of this right now? Because I want to taste it by itself. I feel like it wouldn't be gross. I live alone. I can do whatever I want. It's really good, but it's very strong. I'm gonna add some of this into my Starbucks. Just a little. And that's the other thing. Whoa, a little bit goes a very long way. This was a great decision. And then I also got oat milk. My favorite is Oatly, what I always get, the barista one, just to have on hand. Again, like I said, if I ever need to like spruce up the coffee that I got that day, I can recommend that to you in good faith now. I'm literally just sitting here catching up on YouTube videos. Oh, I don't even think I showed you guys my new TV, did I? Check it out. This is my new roommate, basically. I'm in love with this TV. Just kidding. Actually, my Alexa is my roommate. She knows. Hi, Alexa. So I was just watching Brooke Michio's vlog. I got the Amazon Fire TV. It has a button for Prime Video, Netflix, HBO, Hulu. I turned the light off so that you could see the screen better. So this is a 32 inch and the console table that it's on from CB2 is 38 inches, just to kind of give you a reference. Let me go back and show you because I'm actually very into how many features this TV has. The entire election I was watching off of CNN Go. I have my dad's Xfinity Comcast password already programmed into the TV. Like you just type it in once and it applies to all of these things. So I was able to watch CNN live, and then same thing with E, which honestly the only thing I watch on E is Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I'm not even a huge fan anymore. I just like to watch it when I want to turn my brain off. Bravo, I am obsessed with Southern Charm, and Southern Charm just came back. Disney Plus, obviously for everything Disney, Mandalorian. Netflix, obviously, my Spotify, which I like set it up, but it's kind of pointless because I'd rather honestly just listen off of my Amazon Echo. Then I was watching 30 Rock off of NBC. They have an app. Melissa Wood Health, which I should be doing later today. Prime Video. They have a lot of other apps as well, but these are the ones that I felt like were the most important for me to have. I can't tell you how nice it's been being able to have YouTube videos up. Oh, and did I already say this? I've been putting the fireplace on. Like while I edited my last video, I just watched this fireplace video, which is literally 10 hours of a fireplace, and I had it on while I was working on my laptop, and it was the nicest thing ever, and it helped me edit so quickly just to have like a little bit of ambient sound while I was working. Amazing. I honestly haven't been opening my laptop as much, which I think just feels nice because my poor laptop, I edit videos on here, use it for like normal online shopping or whatever else, and also I use it to DJ, and I was using it as basically like a mini TV. Like I just kind of felt like my little laptop needed a break. I feel like this kind of helps to just open up my apartment. Let me put my light on again. Now that I had to move the stuff from the top, my record player is literally just on the floor, which is not great. So I'm kind of brainstorming to think of a different situation for underneath. I'm thinking of getting this cube kind of thing, putting the records in that way and putting the record player on top. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I'm really not into what's going on down there, so we're just like not gonna look at it. Anyway, I will be here for the next hour or so just catching up on all of this. Comment down below who you guys like to watch on YouTube because I am in the mood to find some new people. This is actually how disheveled I look upon returning from Whole Foods. Literally no one was in line. There was like probably 10 people in the entire Whole Foods, which was great. However, they honestly didn't have anything that was like really speaking to me. I was like walking up and down aisles like, why am I here? Again, I told you it's a terrible habit of mine. I just like to spend money. I'll show you what I got anyway because I don't know, people like food hauls. I haven't had these in forever. These seaweed snacks, I would say comprised about 75% of my diet like 3 or 4 years ago. I would eat these all summer long. I would eat like 3 a day. I love seaweed and they're very inexpensive. So this is my favorite yogurt, which I feel like I probably have talked about before. Maybe not. It's the Kite Hill unsweetened vanilla almond milk yogurt. It's Greek style, so it's a little bit more whipped. Then I also saw these I needed to try because I love Oatly. I guess they're making yogurt now. I got 2 of the strawberry fruit on the bottom. I just thought it would be a nice snack. I'm so obsessed with the Snap Pea crisps. I love these. And these are the Caesar ones, so maybe I'll have those now. Then I got 3 of the Justin's white chocolate peanut butter cups. I think we've talked about this. They go in my candy jar. Sometimes I put them in the refrigerator or the freezer to make them a little bit colder. I got the vegetarian aromatic butternut squash soup. Okay, just say it's soup, who cares? I'm such a huge fan of this, especially in the fall. Finally, I got probably the most important thing ever. If you know me at all, you know that I am a simp for Wolfler Estate. I have like 7 or 8 empty bottles of their rosé. Wolfler Estate, if you don't know, and I don't think I've ever talked about this before, but if I have, sorry, who cares, is a vineyard out on Long Island in the Hamptons. Maybe like 4 or 5 summers ago, my family used to get a house in Montauk every summer, and I would go for basically the whole month of August, and I did that for like 3 or 4 summers in a row. We would get crates from Wolfler Estate of this rosé shipped to the house and go through them like nobody's business. It was a big house. They would entertain like a lot of other families, so it wasn't just us. But because of that, this rosé has such a special place in my heart. It's a very light rosé. It's literally perfect. I do a really good job, I think, when they start coming out with it around like April or May, of really stocking up and getting like a ton. But as the summer goes on, obviously it's the only rosé that I drink. It's really the only wine that I drink. Honestly, it's really the only alcohol that I drink, at least at home. My personal stock starts to dwindle. The prices start to go up. So at the beginning of the summer, it's like $20 a bottle. And then by the end of the summer, like my last bottle that I bought was like $37. That's a joke. I don't think you can get it anymore online. I think it says that it's sold out. And I personally don't really like the wines that they sell for the fall. At this point, my only hope is if I ever pass by any random liquor store that happens to still have stock, which is pretty rare and probably not really gonna happen. But I do really like their dry rosé cider. The packaging is so beautiful. I think I'm gonna do a little at-home photo shoot tonight because I have nothing to do. That is what I like to do in my free time. I was thinking about making a video on all of the things that I use to take my Instagram photos at home, because I do get a lot of questions from people being like, who took this? How did you do this? Yeah, I have all my own equipment. I do everything myself. So if that sounds like something that would interest you, then leave a comment down below or thumbs up this vlog and I'll definitely do it. I think what I've learned, and I feel like I probably did talk about this in a vlog maybe in the summer, but it was really hard for me to create content at home for a really long time during lockdown, because so much of my personal style and inspiration comes from music and nightlife and being out in New York City. The kind of buildup of listening to music, getting ready, putting on makeup. Usually one of my friends would be over, we'd be drinking summer in a bottle, getting hyped, getting excited to go out, shots of Casamigos, whatever. And then you go out, you're dancing, la la, I love New York City, look at me, I'm a club rat, that whole thing. And then I would always be inspired to like take photos while I'm out. I just thought that really captured who I am, what I'm about, my energy, you know? Like I used to, a really, really long time ago, take those typical blogger photos on my Instagram where you would like stand in front of a wall and be like posing with your bag. While those photos did well, I would meet people in real life and they would be like, oh my God, your personality is so much more vivacious than what I see on your Instagram. Like I would go to YouTube events or blogger events here in New York, and that's what people always said was like, your personality, it doesn't come across when you're taking these very, I don't know what the word is, but do you know what I mean? Like Emma Leger, bless her heart, I love her. She reminds me a lot of like Josephine H.J., who I also adore, or like Danielle Bernstein, who I'm personally not a fan of, in that it's really just about the clothes and it's not really about them. Like if you don't follow their personal life life on YouTube or something else, then you really don't know anything about them. You don't know, you know, what they like, what they don't like. You don't know what their personality is like. It's just the clothes. And you could kind of like close your eyes and not really look at the face, and it wouldn't even matter whose photo it is. And I have found that over the past couple of months, Emma Leger, I'm just using her as an example because I really do like her, and I've been following her since she had like 30,000 followers years ago. She really did blow up over the summer during quarantine, and one of the things that I noticed was as she started to kind of follow more of like a typical Instagram blogger and really lean into that, there would be times where I would pass one of her photos on my feed and I would think that it was like Josephine HJ, also a really huge Instagram blogger, and I would go back and be like, oh no, that was Emma. I don't want people to scroll past my photos and not know who it is. And I think while my photos don't do as well anymore in the algorithm, probably because I've been shadow banned a lot of times because I dress very risque, whatever, those photos don't really do as well anymore and my engagement is way down, but I feel better about the content because I feel like people get a better sense of who I am when my photos are like representative of my life and my personal style and I'm out and about. It was more like this is what I would be doing anyway, getting ready to go out, jumping on top of the furniture in every club south of Houston, and someone just happened to take a picture rather than I'm getting dressed up to take a picture, if that makes sense. During quarantine, I felt like the only way that I could hype myself up enough to want to take photos, because I did want to take photos, it makes me feel good, the only way I could hype myself up was like if I kind of psyched myself out as if I was gonna go out, which granted, I know now I am going out, but it's so infrequent. Like it's once every 2 weeks, whereas before I used to go out 6 nights a week, like I said. I find that if I have dinner, play some music, drink wine, and do my makeup, and like pretend that I'm gonna go out, then it's a more enjoyable process for me to like take pictures and stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is crimp my hair with that waver thing, because I have not done that in a really long time. I think I'm gonna do like a more fun eye look with some purples and stuff. I've been going through my makeup collection and I kind of want to use up some of what I have and then just start to get rid of it because I'm just in the mood to get some new stuff. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. I guess we'll just wait and see, but I will be drinking this. 6.9% alcohol content, is that a lot? This was probably the only good thing that I purchased today, but that's fine. I think I'm just gonna make pasta, which is so boring and I feel like that's all I have for dinner sometimes. It is what it is. Maybe I'll check back in with you later when I'm having my photo shoot moment, or if it doesn't go well, then I will not check in with you and we'll just pretend that it never even happened. Okay, so to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I like this. I mean, I really like my hair. Do I like this? Do I like this? I mean, I don't hate it. Interesting. I did that crimpy thing with my hair, burned part of my leg in the process, so that is tragic and really bothering me. Ow. I know this makes absolutely no sense and it looks very strange, but this was attached to a bodysuit that I got from Urban Outfitters. It's kind of like a mock turtleneck genie sleeve type of thing, and it came with this bodysuit. The bodysuit, when I tell you, it was so low cut, it just looked weird. It looked like if you put a swimsuit on that had a low back backwards. Like it looked so weird. It was on sale $4.99 at Urban Outfitters like 3 years ago, and I was so intrigued by the top that I just bought it, and I ended up cutting the bodysuit out, but I've struggled to be able to wear this. Like I always envisioned in my mind that I would be able to wear this somehow out, and I just never came up with an idea. So this has been rolled up in the back of my drawer forever. I still don't know if I like how I styled this right now, but I just put on one of my favorite leather bralettes that I've literally had since I was like 20 years old. It's from Forever 21. There's literally safety pins on the straps here and on the back, like keeping it on my body. Like, is this give anything? Does this give you anything, or am I just serving nothing? We all know I'm not serving nothing, but I did like a purple eye, and I used my trusty MAC pigment in violet, which I have told you guys I don't think they make anymore, but I'll link a similar one down below. I just think I'm gonna change my lip because it looks kind of, actually, no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have a little bit more of my rosé cider, and then I think I'm going to set myself up for the photos and take a few photos first and see what it looks like before I decide if I hate the lip or not, because sometimes things just translate different on camera, especially because I use usually a ring light, and then I have 2 studio lights which I'll use depending on whatever effect it is I'm going for, and I use the flash on my phone. It can really blow you out, or sometimes I'll turn on the neon lights that you guys have seen I have behind my mirror. That's how, if you've ever seen on my Instagram, I have a picture that looks almost entirely blue or purple or something. It's because I only have the neon lights on and I'm not using flash. For me, I find that the hardest thing is lighting, because I don't know if you know this or if I've ever said it, but I have zero natural lighting in my apartment. Like, there is zero, there is zip, there is zilch, there is none. I never see the sun in this apartment, which was usually fine when all I did was sleep and change my clothes here. Now, when I want to create content during the day, obviously I can't. So I've just really decided to embrace and lean into the whole like nighttime vibes and use flash, the light from my vanity mirror, you guys know. Also, obviously, I'm just wearing my Adidas shorts because no one's gonna see what's on the bottom. I think I'm gonna put on my latest playlist, and just to let you guys know, in case you're curious, I'm still obsessed with Baby by Madison Beer. I like Positions by Ariana Grande, the song, but I hate every other song on that album, so that was a major disappointment. I'm still obsessed with Wow by Zara Larsson and Sabrina Carpenter, Scissorhands by Maggie Lindemann, The End by Alesso and Charlotte Lawrence. Those are like, to me, those are all songs that are sung by girls who are like almost my age, and they're very like clubby and going out. So that's kind of what I like to listen to. I mean, like when I'm taking photos. Or I'd want to listen to someone like Fletcher, she's another one. Or I go completely the other route and I listen to like Interpol. Usually we'll just start and see what happens, and hopefully I have something to show for this. Otherwise, I just put all this shit on my face for absolutely no reason. I'm not gonna jinx it. That's not gonna happen.
Spoiler alert, the photos turned out great, if I do say so myself. I did not end this vlog. I'm editing now. So the vlog is over now. Follow me on Instagram to see the photos. Like, comment, subscribe if you want me to do a video on how I take my Instagram photos at home by myself in my apartment. Realization par styling video is coming soon. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye, kisses.